You've painted for a picture there, so I'd like us to go to Kakamega County and talk to my colleague Alan Ochanda. Ochanda, good morning. What is the latest from your side?
Well, Brenda, from Kakamega County, remember that the earlier threat by Azimio to hold back-to-back consecutive demonstrations from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday was actually maybe just experienced yesterday in some areas. Of course, the pockets of battles between police and demonstrators. But here in Western Kenya, it was fairly calm here, especially in Kakamega County, in Busia County. Remember that last week we experienced quite a battle of some magnitude, but yesterday it was quite calm here. And so today, Thursday, when of course according to the Azimio coalition, was that it was actually to be their second day of demonstrations countrywide, but here in Kakamega it's quite calm. And of course we've actually been just crisscrossing the several streets of Kakamega town here before we can also visit the other towns in the other counties of Western Kenya, where we are actually supposed to just report on the situation here. But here, of course, we are just actually being joined by the UDA party Secretary General Cleophas Malala, of course, the former senator of this particular county here. Maybe just tell us, of course, you were here yesterday on day one of Maandamano here. Of course, you were here and you belong to government. And yesterday we saw here it's quite calm here. You've been walking around. Maybe have you? Of course, you can extend that olive branch to your brothers in the Azimio side. Maybe what do you tell of the calm situation here on day two that was actually expected to be the day two of Maandamano for the Azimio coalition?
First of all, I must say that I share the same feeling with the citizens of Kenya. Yes, we have experiencing high cost of living at the moment due to economic global factors, but we are telling our colleagues from the Azimio side that as we are trying to avert this situation, as we are trying to look for a solution for this situation, let us engage in a design whereby we can have a reasonable way of sorting out this problem. One, we have platforms where we can engage. We have platforms like Parliament, we have platforms like the judiciary, and we are ready, as Kenya Kwanza, we are ready to talk to them, engage, get their ideas, so that at the end of the day, the person who is going to benefit is going to be the Kenyan citizen. We want to deliver the promises we made during campaigns. As Kenya Kwanza, we made promises, and we want to help our president deliver on the promises he made during campaigns. But I want to, first of all, thank the people of Kakamega for maintaining peace. Kakamega is cosmopolitan. Kakamega here is a hub where all tribes live. We have experienced high level of peace. We want to ensure that we cushion the traders of Kakamega to continue doing their business in a normal way. If there are any discrepancies or any ideological differences, we are ready to sit down with the citizens of Kakamega and talk to them. But as for now, people have woken up, gone to Mjengo, gone to the market, and it is our responsibility as government to ensure that we sustain that peace in every corner of this republic.
Maybe you actually, the UDA party Secretary General, of course, are one of the key pillars of that particular party. Yesterday, Wednesday, we saw some leaders like in Kisii, Zahir Janda, we saw Kate Waruguru in Laikipia, we saw you here, sort of sensitizing the residents here. But don't you think maybe such a move could degenerate into maybe a conflict and maybe confrontation between the two warring factions?
Not necessarily. We are also trying to ensure that we talk to our people. We talk to them in a way that we mobilize them to disseminate relevant information, because the Azimio Brigade has been misinforming the Republic, has been misinforming our citizenry. We said we must take also a political route to disseminate relevant information about what government is doing. Government has disbursed subsidized fertilizer. We are doing a lot. At the moment, we want now to, since we are going to have a bumper harvest and there is a fear of El Nino coming, government is now focused in ensuring that it brings up dryers so that we minimize on the post-harvest losses. So we are doing a lot as government. We have planned a lot in the 2023-2024 budget, and therefore it is our responsibility as leaders to ensure that we disseminate the same information to the citizenry of this country. So we said we are going to tell our members of parliament who are representatives of the people to retreat into their respective home turfs to disseminate that information so that Kenyans know the truth. We are not misinformed by any person.
Maybe finally on your part, maybe we've seen several quarters like the clergy international community really expressing their concern about the political situation in the country. You are a man who is actually a phone call away from the president. Do you think that these calls are quite made well timed, and do you think that one of them should be who should actually be the bigger brother and initiate that process of maybe just ensuring that the temper is actually lowered?
I think the clergy is strategically placed, being a strategic mediator in this matter. And we all respect the clergy, and we are ready to engage with the clergy to reason out and to ensure that this matter comes to a close, to a reasonable close. But we are saying that whatever engagement that we are ready to engage in must be within the limits of the Constitution. Whatever is encapsulated in our Constitution is what we are concentrated in. We are not going to have a solution outside our Constitution. So whatever solutions are being suggested, we are ready to engage with our brothers from the Azimio side, so long as we maintain the lane and the corridors of the Constitution that we promulgated in 2011.
Nice. Thanks so much. Maybe let me also just speak to one of the MCAs. Of course, you are a grassroots leader. You're quite vital and pivotal role in the configuration of the politics here. Maybe just tell us, of course, at the grassroots level, what are you doing to ensure that these confrontations actually maybe get a ceasefire in as far as you are exactly concerned?
Thank you. Well, as a local leader, I want to thank the people of Kakamega for heeding to our call in this yesterday. My name is Kevin Mahelo. I present a award called Butali Chegulo. I want to thank the people of Kakamega. Yesterday, the SG gave a call that we maintain peace, we stop demonstrating, and as you can see, Kakamega is calm. We know the cost of living is high, but it didn't start yesterday or the other day. This is an ongoing program that has seen many people suffer. But we believe in our government. We believe in our government under the leadership of William Ruto and his deputy president, that the cost of living will be brought down. So we want to call our people to remain calm, especially for the people of Kakamega. As MCAs, we've appropriated a lot of funds. Not allow any other person to destroy our town.
Well, thanks so much. Of course, in the subsequent bulletins, we shall still be speaking to you, the leaders and the residents here of Kakamega. But because of time, Brenda, of course, just listening to the UDA party Secretary General Cleophas Malala and one of the MCAs here, one of the key grassroots leaders here, really saying they are ready to extend that olive branch to the opposition, and also just rallying their supporters into ensuring they maintain peace. Because, of course, the mandamano, the protest called by the Azimio outfit were actually envisaged to be peaceful. But, of course, we've seen criminal elements really penetrating and just perpetrating criminal activities, which have actually jeopardized the whole process. But of course, remember that they had actually planned that yesterday, Wednesday, today, Thursday, and tomorrow, Friday, were to be back-to-back Mandamano days countrywide. But as I reported earlier, the situation here in Kakamega is quite calm, unless it changes in the course of the day. Brenda.
All right, thank you, Alan Ochanda, and we hope that the situation will remain calm across the country. From Kakamega County, we head straight to Nyeri County. We understand that the recent